What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol QUIK for QuickLogic Corp. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, there was some news released after the bell today. If we flip on the live news panel, you can see that they raised some money, right? You can see that it was about 1.1 million in stock sales to investors. So they did pick up some cash, but what that means for investors is obviously, let's flip on the extended hour session. I don't think we'll see a whole lot. Okay, so a little bit. It is moving a little bit on news and volatility. That being said, though, let me turn this back off as well, and just kind of remind you what this looks like typically on an intraday session. I mean, look at the volume that's going through: 200 shares, 500 shares, 4,000, 10,000, not a whole lot. So a very sloppy and ugly chart on the intraday. I would say if this is going to be a decent trader on tomorrow's session, Friday, of course, then you would need to see volume on average above what we've seen in the past couple of days. Obviously, you know, that wouldn't be too hard to do. We're talking about 100,000 here, 30,000 here, 26,000. Of course, I'm just referencing this box in the lower left-hand corner. Let me go through a couple more for you so you can see once again. Here's 70, here's 30, here's 26. I mean, just not a whole lot of volume moving through this actual name. So to me, will be choppy unless we can put in, I would argue, at least a million plus in terms of volume. So be on the lookout for that as a either green or red light. If we can't do that, then obviously not interested in trading this and getting chopped around in something that looks like this on an intraday chart. Just not worth it in my opinion. In terms of daily roadmap areas, I first want to point out this area of resistance, right? Noting that we have a clear downtrend in place. You could redraw this as a channel. Let's go ahead and just do that as an exercise here. Noting that our lows are kind of close, not exact here, but certainly touch as well as touch. Also make pretend with me and extend this to the left. And what you'll notice is we did have that in here as well. So I like the trend channel. We're currently hovering right around the midpoint. What else are we seeing? I'm going to undo that just so we have the resistance trend line in play. What else are we seeing in terms of horizontal areas to pay attention to here as targets? Well, if we truly are going to be on a gap up tomorrow and there is any sort of momentum continuation, the real hurdle is up and over 6 the whole dollar. You can clearly see it's rejected here and it's rejected here. If we can break it, quick overhead scalp to here, and then kind of the doors unlock up to that 774. So that's the ultimate upside target. Remember that there is going to be a bump in the road here at 642. I would say, though, if we get something like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million shares trading in the first half hour of the day, then these are just going to be bump in the roads, right? Obviously, in comparison to what we have here, like 86,000 shares on some of these high volume, or resistant point days from in here, that's not going to hold a candle in terms of, like I said, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million shares that are going through if this truly is going to be a momentum runner. So again, look for these as quick little bumps in the road, but not a major point of contention. If there's some sort of crazy reaction to the upside, and again, I'm not saying that this has to happen, but if there is a large push here, then I would argue the line in the sand for me would kind of be up here around 850, right? You can see from in the past, certainly some strong rejection there, and up in here, we certainly have a lot of emotions going on. So I would sort of cap it off at that 850. So those are my thoughts to the upside. Obviously, if it rolls over, you're not interested in this, because if we head on over to the trade tab, you're obviously not going to short this hard to borrow here, and the options volume is essentially non-existent. It literally is non-existent here. 0 put side contracts on today's session, so no point in really looking for downside targets. It's only going to be a breakout momentum play up and over 6 in my opinion. So that's going to wrap up the video here on QUIK. If you enjoyed it, definitely let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.